So without further ado, let's get started. First game here, Kings and Pacers. Pacers laying 3.5 points here to the Kings. Let's get here into the injury report in this one. What do you call it? Plenty of pieces still gone on this Indiana team. Right. We have, what do you call it? Obviously, Jackson, Jones, Shepard, Neesmith, and Toppin still out. And then Schroeder game time, Keegan game time, and Sabonis is still out. I don't know. At the end of the day, tough to want to choose a side with either of these teams struggling out the gate. A 5-18 and a 6-17. Both of these squads here. I don't know. To me, the only guy that's able to score right now out of the Kings, at least perimeter-wise, has been Zach LaVine. DeRozan is shooting 38% from three. Much improved numbers for him. He's normally obviously been a mid-range scorer. I don't know. Just, yes, 38% for him, but only 1-3 per game actually out of him. I think you get more production out of LaVine, who, scored 40+ the other night. I like this here in this game. Zach LaVine, 25+ points. Of course, I can find you some props on the Indiana side, but if you want to back the Sacramento side prop-wise, I think Zach LaVine's your guy. We got some hockey here we're going to break down. Hockey here, Lightning and Maple Leafs. Super good game here in this one. Lightning haven't been playing the best of hockey either. And Maple Leafs, you know how they are, a 50-50 team at best. They love to burn my bankroll, those Maple Leafs. Let me put it that way. This game, though, I don't know. The travel spot for Tampa I'm not in love with because, I was looking to back Tampa. They just haven't been played. They lost 2 games at home there like that. 2 out of the 3 were to the Islanders. Islanders are, playing a little bit of better hockey right now than what the Lightning are. And then you look at the Maple Leafs. They, got everybody back. The Canadians owned them, clearly. Last couple times here against Canadians had not been able to get the wins. But, a 5-1 win against Carolina is nice. A 4-1 win against Florida is nice. I can make cases for both sides. Let me be real. Kucherov banged up. We'll see if he plays here for the Lightning. A couple other pieces on both sides, again, still banged up. Prop in this game, I'll wimp out instead of giving you guys a side. I love this prop. Brandon Hagel over 1.5 points. 5 points in the last 5 games. I get it. That's only 1 point per game. But you look there at the end of the month of November there, it was 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 4 points. This guy's a very capable scorer, second leading scorer on this Lightning team behind Kucherov, who I said's banged up. We'll see how he looks on the ice. Either way, I think there's plenty of pieces on both sides for offense. I see this total at 6. Here's just a prop in this one. Again, Brandon Hagel over 1.5 points at plus 200. Plenty of value there that I like. On to the Kings and Mammoth. Kings took care of business there at home against the Blackhawks there in a quick, short turnaround revenge spot. Kings normally play the better hockey on the road. That's been the trend with them here the last couple of seasons. Playing the Mammoth here, who are the slight favorites, I guess, due to just the more complete roster, more capable scorers, about 5 or 6 guys here near 20 points. You look at the Kings, nowhere near that. But again, playing some solid hockey, at least recently. Just the one game I'm talking about against the Blackhawks to bounce back. That some good momentum. And then what I was trying to actually say is the history between these Kings and Mammoth is one-sided here. Kings 9 wins, 0 losses, last 9 here against these Mammoth. I can only look the Kings' way. Kings minus 105. And a bonus prop I put for you guys, Quentin Byfield over 0.5 point at minus 125. Leads the team in assist. I think third or second in points on this Kings squad. The 23-year-old big 6'5" winger. On the wing there. 6'5" type kid for the Kings here. Quentin Byfield over 0.5 point, minus 125. And then again, the Kings get it done here, playing some good have some good momentum going. And again, recent history trends to the Kings on the road. Yeah, I like that a lot here. Give me the Kings. All right, we're going to get into some Monday Night Football, guys. Real quick, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, giving you guys these free picks here on Tony's Picks Look Ahead show for tomorrow. Post in the chat as well how your guys' day was. Let me know what you guys are on, etc. But for this one here, Eagles, Chargers, good Monday nighter. Josh Herbert here with the hand injury. It is his left hand. We'll see how he looks. It shouldn't affect him throwing the ball, obviously, maybe with the handoffs and, quarterback center exchange. But I actually kind of think we'll see some offense in this one. Both of these defenses are banged up when you look at the injury reports. And then I expect Jalen Hurts to eventually turn it around. I mean, I've ragged on him enough on how bad he's looked this year from the pocket. There's just been some miscommunications as well. There was one big time there with Devontae Smith last week. But I think they, patch everything up. The Eagles 8-4 still after this up and down year. It feels like it's been for them. I think a little bit healthier right now than the Chargers. Hampton is expected to go for the Chargers. First game back in a while here off IR. Vidal's kind of stepped in nicely for this Chargers run game. Still, they need Hampton. They need, a lot of production out of this run game. It'll help Herbert ease into things against this. Again, Eagles secondary is one of the best. Kenyon Mitchell back there, obviously. Cooper DeJean, Reed Blankenship, the rest of this crew. I like the Eagles defensive lot. But the problem is I just think maybe 20 points or 17 points you need out of the Chargers for us to get this one over. I'm expecting a big day out of A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith here. I like the A.J. Brown prop at about, I think, almost plus 200 for him to get in the end zone. Broke through last week, a 10-catch, 130-yard performance there, 2 scores. Again, it feels like Hurts and him starting to turn it around. Don't like how long it took for them to get in the flow of things this year. But, again, I'm on the Eagles in this one, really. But I like the over 41.5. Just off the fact I do think we see some production off the Chargers side. Yes, both teams are going to want to run the ball with the running backs here. Barkley, a pretty solid price at plus 106 isn't bad. But the value on this Vidal anytime touchdown at plus 300 I like as well. Hampton under 11.5 attempts. I mean, big-time draft pick they got with this kid. They're going to rush him back now off IR. I think they take it light with him. He might see 4 or 5 carries. 6 carries. And I'm not trying to wish anything bad on anybody, but let's say he comes back and doesn't feel good and we get 1 or 2 attempts and he's like, Coach, maybe I need to wait a week again. And, we get ourselves a nice under on his attempts. Might be fishing, but I'll keep trying here. I like the over at the end of the day. I do think plenty of offense in that Monday nighter. Line moves as well from 45 down to 41. Public all over the under. I get it. 2 teams known for defense, and running the football, but not a big total here for us to chip at. So I like the over there.